Hello and welcome to ICG Podcast episode 39. I'm Abdul and with me is Yesvanth.
Hey all, how's it going? Sorry, we both were under the weather last week,
Yes,
and I'm back to normal. Hope Abdul is feeling better and back to
yes,
normal as well.
yes. I've
Awesome,
even,
awesome.
I've even clean shaved myself. So,
Clean shave.
yeah,
Good, good. Let's get back to the energy. Yes,
yes,
thank you for joining, man. Yeah,
of course. So, yeah, since we missed out last week, we might do a little recap or brush through them. But other than that, luckily I remember to put all new stuff into this. So, yeah, anyways, it's a bit late because some of you might have already claimed them, but the PlayStation Plus essential games for this month are F1 23, both the PS4 and PS5 version, Hello Neighbor 2, PS4, PS5 version, Destiny 2, The Witch Queen expansion, both the PS4 and
yeah.
PS5 version. The base game is free, so now if you have PS Plus, you can get the expansion and play the game even more if you want to. And then, of course, I don't know who was the good Samaritan who bought Sifu, but they did
On our Discord server, yes.
on a Discord server somewhere. I don't know who you are, but thank you very much. We finally got Sifu on the subscription. So yeah,
Subscription, yes.
and we have our first comment for tonight from Agrival Fayman. And it's like clean shaven
Hey,
AJ.
yeah, Hungry Wolf, thank you for joining, man.
Yeah, clean
Yeah,
shaven
clean
AJ.
shave. Yeah, he
Yeah,
noticed it.
should be the next sticker on our server. Clean shaven AJ.
Clean shave. But yeah,
Anyways,
I think the biggest one is obviously Sifu. Oh my God. I got this. I mean, every month I tweet about the games coming to PS Plus Essential, and it hasn't been, I mean, it has been very long since I got the response for the tweet I got because there was Sifu in it.
yes,
That's the, I think, entire entire PS Plus community was like, oh man, so after a very long time we are getting such a good game, and
yes,
I cannot agree more. And yeah, people have already platinum date. I've seen people tweet that, oh yeah, PS Plus, one more platinum because of PS Plus. Thank you.
yes.
Yeah, I think it's a great game. Definitely, guys, check it out.
That game is going to show me how to go grow old very fast. I'll see myself become an old man. Yes. But
We
anyways,
don't need a game to see that we are experiencing that in our life. But
I know.
yeah, we
Yes,
might
but
not even realize how fast the time is moving. But yes,
yeah. Anyways, Angry Wolf has a comment. He's like, since Sifu's out now, what is the next game that everyone will keep predicting?
that's a good question.
I don't know.
What came? I don't see The Last of Us coming to the PS Plus anytime
Man,
soon. I think they'll coincide it with the Last of Us season 2 release, definitely, if it is going to happen. Um, Ghost of Tsushima?
nah, Ghost of Tsushima's already
Uh,
there.
it's already there, right, right.
Yeah.
What am I missing?
I don't know.
Yeah. I mean we are blaming Play Sony for not bringing good games, and when we are asked what games would you like, we are blank.
It's typical reaction.
Yeah, yeah. That's a good question, Hungry Wolf. But yeah,
Maybe they should throw in a WWE game there just for the fun.
WWE. I think we had one, right? Last
I mean, that is for extra, and also
extra.
got
Okay, okay, okay.
and that also got removed. I think so. Yeah.
Mm.
Anyways, we have a comment from Dynamic V. Hello and welcome to the podcast.
Hey, hey, Dynamic. Thank you for joining, man.
And he asks, bro, when do you think Hogwarts Legacy will price drop around 2K? Is it possible in this month or April? Uh,
No, 2K is too low. The lowest it gone was the base price. I mean, without the
Discounts.
Flipkart gaming pass and without the credit card offers or anything else, the base price itself, it has gone lowest is 2,999. I don't see it getting to 2K anytime soon. Maybe 2.5 unless there's a price error, of course. But 2000 for Hogwarts Legacy, I don't think you can expect it anytime soon, man.
I mean, yeah,
Not even in April.
even with the discounts, it came to 2.3 or 2.4, I guess. So
Exactly.
2K
Yeah.
is too little. So yeah, I don't think it will be possible this month or next month. If you know if Amazon is recruiting an intern who will purposely making a price glitch, then send them in and ruin their life for the betterment of the gaming world. So
Gaming
yeah,
one, yeah.
but yeah, I
But
don't think
yeah,
it will get
I mean,
leaked because now.
even it's safe to say, even yeah, most of first half of the year, let's see, the game Demon Souls Returnal, they came down to as minimum as 1,500 rupees. That
Yeah,
was what 5K price, and after 3 years, it came down to 1,500. And Hogwarts Legacy being such a hit for WB Games, and the Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League not doing very good, they want all the money they can get. So I'm not expecting the game to go on big sale anytime soon.
and we have just Kami here. Welcome to the podcast. He's like, "What are you doing here, AJ? We got a heist to do." Yeah, well, I've got a. This is my passion project. This is what I want to do right now. I'll do a
Oh,
heist with you later.
hey, just call me. Thank you for joining, man. What is this? What's heist to do?
That's how Bilal pronounces heist.
Heist. Oh, okay, 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 okay.
In GTA, he calls it heist.
Heist.
So yeah, so yeah. I mean,
Thank you for joining, man. We
yeah.
have CH32. Hi, guys. Hi, Abdul. Hi, Yesvanth. Hey,
Hey
man.
man,
Thank you for joining, man.
yeah. And dynamic is like, why do you think Spider-Man 2 prices? Spider-Man 2 was price dropped for 2K a few months back, and like CHY says, it was 1,800
Yeah,
almost by
yeah.
1 rupee. And but that was probably because I don't know, maybe some Flipkart employee was annoyed that uh, Spider-Man did not
Yeah,
win
Spider-Man
GOTY.
didn't win the Game of the Year
Yeah,
award. Yeah,
so I just
we
dropped the
all, everybody
price.
thought that. Yeah, it's so coincidence. It just, I think, right after the Game Awards happened, I think in one day, within less than a day or 2 days, right? The price was 1,799. I
Yeah,
mean, that's a big game, man. That's a great game, and being nominated for the Game of the Year itself is a huge deal. Not winning doesn't matter, but getting itself is a great accomplishment. But yeah, that was a great moment for all gamers, man.
yeah.
Many people from our server bought it.
As a service as well. And yeah, Dynamic Hungry Wolf has answered your question. He says the Hogwarts Legacy is 2,374 now after every discount is applied. So
Exactly.
yeah, it might be the lowest you can expect. CHY says some intern really wanted to play that game. I mean, if you really wanted to play that game, you would have bought it. If you put a price list, you would have lost his job. So yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyways, Varsha's here. Hey, thanks for joining the podcast.
Hey, Varsha. Thank you for joining, man.
Hey, please tell us about your
Oh,
first month at job and how do you spend your salary? Ah,
good question, man. Good question. Let's bring the insights.
yeah, before that, we'll read the other comments as well. We have another new member here, Adi
Mehrotra. Yeah.
Mehrotra.
Hey,
Hey,
Adi. Thank you for joining, man.
thank you for joining us. Warner Brother Games releasing SSKTG. What is that? What is
Suicide Squad killed the Justice League.
Okay, Suicide Squad.
Oh,
That
nobody
even has
thought.
a short form. Okay, never
Yeah,
mind.
yeah.
After Hogwarts Legacy is like me going to gym and the next day eating junk. I like that analogy. That's a very nice analogy. Like going to the gym and
Yes,
eating
yeah.
junk. It's called a cheat day. But yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Anyways, CHY also says GTA 5 got 899 for PS5 due to no guilty moment. I mean, no, not really. I mean, I think that was an introductory price when GTA 5, the PS5 version came out.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's all good. But yeah, anyways, back to the question. First month at the job, it was fun. Uh, I mean, I enjoy my job. It's the first job after so long. And how I spent my salary, I mean, I gave it all away to my family members. I have zero left in my bank account. So yeah, I wasn't expecting to give it to so many people. I initially had my aunt in mind, but then I remembered I have to buy for my sister. Then if I have to buy for my sister, I have to also buy for my brother. If I have to buy for my
Yeah,
brother, I have
it's
to buy
just
for
for
my cousin
everybody. Now
sister.
everybody you got to get for everybody. Yep.
Yeah, so since my brother is married, I have to buy for my sister-in-law. And then so they have a son, so I have to buy for my nephew. I have to buy for my cousin sister. I have to buy for my uncle, and then
Oh
buy
my
for that
God.
nephew.
That's yeah.
So
Your entire what is a family tree is linked.
so 8 people. I spent all my money on that, and eight money is gone. Yeah, so it was done.
CSU Director says, wait a second, your channel sub count dropped. We don't care. I think this is the content we are going forward, podcast and continuous game, what do you say, live streams from our
Sometimes
beloved Illu boy and Abdul whenever he's free, as now he's a job holder and doesn't get enough time to play games.
I'm a working class citizen.
Yeah, yeah. So that's going to be the pattern, podcast and the live streams. But yeah, that's
As
if people
long as
like
we're
it,
above
they'll
1,000,
follow.
yeah.
Yeah.
As long as we're above 1,000, it's good. It's all
Yes.
good. And yeah, Hungry Wolf says, Yashwant, you are quick to draw with the Suicide Squad thing.
I was surprised myself. Thank you for noticing that, Hungry Wolf. I was surprised myself. How did I get to that so quick? Thank you for noticing that.
Yeah, exactly. Then Varsha asks, Hungry, I'm calling it next month PS Plus free game. Will include Destiny 2 Lightfall expansion since the month after we will see the last expansion release. Okay. Um,
I don't know. Yeah.
that's good for you,
Yeah,
perhaps.
first person shooter. Yeah, no idea. Sorry.
But getting back to the job, I still haven't bought my father anything. And I haven't bought anything for my uncle and his kids. So next month's salary is
Next
also
month.
going to be empty, I guess.
Exactly. Yeah.
Zero balance. So I guess I'll only start
CSU
saving.
32, 8 figure per month. 8 figure per month would cover all his entire family for the first month.
Yeah, I mean, 8 figure salary, that's a dream in the future sometime. Who knows? All I know is that I can give my salary to 8 figures in my family
Ah,
at a time.
that's a
Yeah.
good one. Yeah.
Anyways, Dynamic V is like, bro, which 2K resolution monitor do you recommend for the PS5? I think Yashwant uses a 2K monitor.
Yeah, I use BenQ EX 2780Q. Oh my God, I've been using it since the PlayStation 5 released, and it's been working from all these years. I'm using that same monitor right now. It's 144 hertz. The good thing is it supports 4K input, so it takes a 4K input and puts it in a nice and crisp 2K format. So yeah, I would suggest this BenQ EX2780Q. It's been good. I think you can find it at a way lower price than what it was 3 years ago. Definitely.
CHY32 says Abdul is decreasing the unemployment rate just before the election. Dude, I just got employed. What does that mean? Decrease the employment rate. Oh, okay, okay.
Good one, man. Yeah.
It's like gift your dad a credit card. He already has plenty, but and yeah, I don't want to pay any credit card bills. That'll just give him more. But anyways, apart from being site, right?
Yeah.
Let's move on to the next news, which is the games that will be available on Game Pass for this month. That is Paw Patrol World, SpongeBob SquarePants, Battle for Bikini Bottom, Rehydrated. That's a long name.
Yeah.
Control Ultimate Edition, which means all the DLCs included. No More Heroes 3, then Lightyear Frontier, MLB The Show 24, and today they surprisingly announced that NBA 2K24 will be releasing on March 11th on Game Pass.
Yeah.
So yeah, say goodbye to 200 GB of storage space if you want to play it. That is,
Yeah.
yeah. And it's moving on.
What's the biggest game from this you think is worth playing?
I mean, Control Ultimate Edition for sure because it is
Definitely.
linked.
Yeah.
It is linked to what is that?
Alan Wake.
Alan Wake universe. Yes. So
Again, man, I'm on a roll today. I am getting the games just like that.
yes, good for you. Good for you. You are develop.
Yep.
You are developing.
Developing. I'm
Yes.
getting there. Yes.
Yes, you are getting there. So, yeah, I think that will be a good game, and I don't know about the rest. Two sports games, so I'm not at all bothered. But anyways,
Yep.
yeah, moving on. Balatro has sold 500,000 units in its first 10 days. I don't even know what game that is, but good for it, I guess.
Me neither. Yeah.
Then the Persona series sales has surpassed 22 million copies worldwide. Then there's a
Mm.
game series called Outlast Trials. I mean, the game is called Outlast Trials, the Outlast
The
Trials.
Outlast Trials.
It has sold 1.6 million copies in early access on PC. The entire series has reached more than 37 million players.
Oh, the Outlast. I know the series. Yeah, I've seen the posters of them. Yeah.
Yeah. And then Turbo Golf Racing will be leaving early access on April 4th and will be launching on Xbox One, Series X and S, PS5, and PC. It'll also be coming to Game Pass. The next interesting bit of news is Ghost of Tsushima is launching May 16th on PC.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
And it's the director's edition.
director's cut, yeah.
Director's cut. So yes, I think that's the. Oh my God. I've seen all the memes already. What do you say? The GTA the San Andreas main character
Carl
wielding the
Johnson.
katana. All
Carl
the
Johnson.
mods are going to be there for the Ghost of Tsushima, man. I can't wait to see all the mods. What the PC mod community is going to do with Ghost of Tsushima. But yes, it's an incredibly beautiful game, and the way the storytelling happens, I've seen nothing but great things about this game. So I think the PC community will be super happy about this on May 16th.
Yeah, Angry Wolf is there to provide me with my information as always. Balatro is a poker inspired roguelike deck builder. Thank you very
Hmm.
much. I don't know how
A
to play poker.
roguelike gambler game. What's gambling itself is you cannot predict most of the time. And how do you make gambling like poker and then roguelike? That's a unique spin. So
I don't know how to
I
play
think that's
poker.
why that's why it I me neither, but I think that's the reason it sold 500,000 units in first 10 days.
Possible.
Yeah.
Hello there, Aishwarya. Thank you for joining us. The GIF master.
Hey, Aishwarya, thank you for joining, man.
CSY32 is like, can't wait for Jason Sakai. Nice one.
Yes, it's like yep. Jin Sakai. Oh my God, that's a very good one. It's a
Yeah,
very good one. Yeah.
Jason Sakai. Only thing is, I saw that meme where you said with Carl Johnson holding a katana, but I don't know
Yeah.
why, but that scenery reminded me of the final battle in Sekiro. I don't know, the
Sekiro.
background looked very similar.
Yeah, same vibe. I got the same vibe as well.
I
Yeah,
think
Sekiro.
someone must have just made it for the memes and did not check properly. They just put a Sekiro background, perhaps. Because I'm pretty sure if Sekiro, there might be a Carl Johnson mod on Sekiro for PC. So
Yeah.
yeah. Anyways, dynamic V is like, how much launch price are you expecting for GTA 6 here in India? CHY says it's 5,500 or more. I'm like,
Definitely nothing below 5,000 rupees. Definitely.
let the game come out first, man. Why am I have to? Why am I expecting the launch price now? It's still a
That's
year away. I'll
still
wait.
an year away. Yeah, yeah.
Who knows? Sony or Microsoft might pull something crazy and increase the prices of games or something. Who knows? Let's see.
Hmm.
But anyways, Aishwarya says, Ola, Ola. Yes. Would you like a taxi or a auto or a or
Electric bike.
yeah? Ola offers electric bikes. I didn't know that. That's new.
Yeah, yeah. They manufacture electric bikes, bro. The scooties, electric Ola scooties.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah,
From a startup that runs cabs to making electric bikes. Nice.
yeah.
Anyways, he's like Rise of Ronin for the win. Okay, cool. And Aishwarya is like, I'm also excited for Dragon's Dogma 2. Dilemma of the year. It's
Abdul
always
as well. Yeah, Abdul as well.
yeah,
He's
this one.
a fan, a big fan of Dragon's Dogma. Yeah.
I've already got it booked. Yes. And CHY is like, Abdul, where is your Final 47 pre-order flex? I
Right.
mean, what? What's the point of flexing it? I mean, I bought it, and yeah. Aishwarya Marathe is like, I guess AJ does not do Mexican Grammarly. No, I do not. I mean, people are already criticizing me enough for English. I mean, majority of the people accept it. They're like, it's part of ICG now. We can't control this madman. It's we just have to go with the flow.
Go with the flow.
If it
Yep.
gets too annoying, just use the please emoji and leave it, and that's it. But some people get pissed off about it, but you can't win every time. So yeah, I don't know Mexican, so luckily you're free from that. I mean, you escaped. So anyways,
Yeah, Hungry Wolf is keeping the count for me. Thank you, man. That's three in a row for Yeshwant.
yes,
Thank
GG.
you very much, man. I can't believe myself today.
Yes, exactly.
Yep.
Another interesting news is that Hades is coming to iOS via Netflix on March 19th. So if you have
Oh,
Netflix and
weird combination. I never thought I would have to say in one single sentence. Hades, iOS, and Netflix. What an era we are living in, man. Seriously.
yes,
You get to play Hades, an amazing and beautiful looking game on iOS through Netflix. Wow. And the iPhone console is here to help the
I,
Netflix, I suppose. Yeah,
iPhone console.
iPhone console, yeah.
Can't believe you said that. CHI says 32 says that steelbook is better than the deluxe one. I mean,
Hmm.
it's inside my cupboard. I can't take it out now, so I can't show it. Maybe I'll post a picture later. And Dynamic V is like favorite horror game. It's a question for both me and Yashwant. Yashwant, what is your favorite horror game?
The horror game I've only played is The Last of Us, I guess. You can count it as horror game, I suppose. Oh my God, the generator sequence. I got chills, man. I couldn't sleep for one day. That dude jumped on me like I held my breath and I ran for my life. But yeah, I couldn't escape that moment. And that whenever I think about the game, the first thing my memory goes to is that PTSD scene, man. That was scary for me. Yeah, that's the only other game. And oh yes, the Dark Souls 3, the jump scares. They just come out of nowhere, and you're like all the souls you have collected. You're scared and you're angry. You're tired. You're crying as well. Like, oh my God, so many souls have worked so much hard for this. Yeah, that's scary. So yeah, that's my horror game as well.
Yeah, for me, my favorite horror game was Resident Evil 7 Biohazard. It's my favorite because it's the only game that my sister completely finished on her own. I was sitting and watching the entire thing. So that's
Wow.
why.
Okay.
So that is my favorite game. And anyways, welcome to the podcast, Tech Facts Gaming. He's like here
Hey,
again.
hey, thank you, man. Tech Facts Gaming. Thank you for joining.
Yeah. And Varsha has a question for both of us. She's like, other than Stellar Babe, sorry. Which game are you both hotly anticipating for release? And Yashwant doesn't even bother about Stellar Blade, so he's out of the question.
I'm out of the question. Yes, I am. If I get a chance to play a game, I would play Dark Souls 3 with Abdul. So
It's not.
that's our
It's not.
Dark
It's
Souls segment per hour podcast. So
yeah,
yes, so if I get any time to play any game, it will be a live stream with Abdul and me playing Dark Souls 3.
yeah. But in this year, what game are you hotly anticipating?
Honestly, man, um, I don't know. Maybe I'll just start playing Spider-Man to begin with.
Okay, fair enough. For me, I cannot hot. Well, any game I anticipate right now, it's going to be hot because it's summer. So yeah, I'll be hotly anticipating.
Wait. Yeah, here we go.
Yes, and yeah, but really, the thing that I've been looking forward to since 2022 is Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown. They say it's going to be releasing this year. So yeah, if there's no release date yet, but hopefully it should be by this year. So if that game comes out this year, then that will be the most anticipated game for me, other than Stellar Babe, of course. But yeah, anyways, Aishwarya says that 5G is the best horror game.
Oh my God, Aishwarya here again with the oh shit. Oh no. That's a very good one, 4G. Remember? Akshay Kumar and Bollywood doing the 4G, man, you don't know 4G?
Nope.
Oh, that was supposed to replace PUBG when PUBG was banned. Oh my God, I got the early access. I played it. It was such horror. It was such a disgrace. The game was utterly nonsense. I I'm very sad I got to play that. I just wanted to wash my eyes after I played that game. That's a very good one, Aishwarya. I agree. That's an
Yeah,
Indian studio developed game. So that's they were going for Make in India PUBG like game at the times, and it was Fog G. It's like Fog kind of thing. Yeah, very bad.
well, Aishwarya put it properly anyways. Play once and you'll fear to play it again.
That is so correct. That is so apt, man. Yes, yes.
And Angry Will says Netflix should seriously consider a Hades series. At this point, I don't
Oh,
know. They might have
very
a
good
hundred
one.
series.
Yeah.
They might have 100 series already in their list, and they must be like, let's wait till some series fails or flops, and then we'll put another one.
We'll put another one.
Yeah,
But I think somebody will jump in. I guess Hades has such a good lore, such a good way of. I don't know. It's a rogue-like game. I don't know how they are going to convert it into a series. Maybe an animation. Arcane, the what do you say? The Arcane one.
yeah. League of Legends,
Yeah, the I think that's the name, right? That's the name
Arcane.
of the anime. Yeah, Arcane. Yes, that was a beautiful man. I loved that series. It was such passionate. I think it's from the people who worked on the game itself. So it was so apt for the storytelling of the series, which I loved absolutely the best. So I think animation suits it well here as well. Don't do live action, Netflix, please, please. You are ruining all our live action, doing all these stupid things. So go with animation. I hope. But yeah, I think that's a good universe to explore.
Yes, and Aishwarya says Billuda is equal to Eternal. Yashwant is equal to Dark
Dark
Souls,
Souls.
duality of life.
Yes, yes, yes.
You want to know another duality? 800 hours in Returnal plus God knows how many hours in Dark Souls by Yashwant.
Exactly. I don't know. I'll have to check. Yeah.
Hopefully it's 100. Hopefully it's 100.
I
Some,
hope so. Yes, yes. Yeah.
yeah. Anyways, CH wise, I'm waiting to play Starfield on PS5. Keep waiting is all I will say. And Adi says, racing game fan over
Wait,
here.
wait a second. There you go.
Yes.
I keep waiting is all you. Oh, but that's a very you have this so smooth transition of sarcasm, man.
Thank
It's
you.
highly good for you, man. Yeah.
Thank you. Anyways, Adi says, racing game fan over here. Yes, I'm a huge racing game fan. Uh,
Hey, yes, I cannot understate how much Abdul loves racing games. If let's say there's going to be an alien invasion tomorrow, day after tomorrow, and the competition that they come down to is racing, I would definitely recommend AJ from our server, man. I think that's how much he loves. I don't know if he wins or lose, but I want to give
I'll
him
not
the
win.
chance to defend the earth just by playing GT7 or something, man. That's how much he loves racing games.
Spoiler alert, the world is doomed.
The world is but yeah, he loves the racing games.
Yeah. Anyways, CHY is like, they used our emotions to publish that game. Which game? Starfield? I don't think so. And
Ah,
CHY that
Fog G. Yeah,
4G, yeah, okay.
yeah.
CHY 32 is like Abdul Flex at GT 7 hours. 454 to be exact.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's a lot. Yeah.
yeah. I've driven around the world 3 times as per kilometers driven in the game. Yeah, wow, wow. Anyways, anyways, Varsha has a very important question. When will Aaron get his Steam Deck? Probably when Alan Gabe himself comes and gives it to him. There's a higher
Mm.
probability of that having than Aaron buying one for himself.
I don't buy. Ah, okay, that's an inside joke.
Yes, that's an inside joke. Aaron.
Okay.
CHY that is just nah. Why you violated me, Abdul? That sounds so wrong. I did not violate you. You just came with
Didn't
the
know
flow,
what
man.
game you were talking about.
You just came in the flow, man. I don't violate people. That's so wrong. I don't want to be arrested. Anyways, Aishwarya has also answered. Breath Aaron shall get it after Dragon's Dogma 2. Okay, and then Varsha will be like, that will never happen. What will never happen? I don't know what will happen. Dynamic is like physical disc or digital. Physical every time, man.
All the
Digital
way.
can go to
If
hell.
you are a member of ICG, you would know. I mean, if you are a long time member of ICG, you would know that we would always recommend for any of the
Physical.
gamer to go with physical disc. You have just seen the example, man. You've just seen the example with just a bug wiping all the games on their digital purchase catalog. It's not just install, it's just purchase catalog itself wiped out. So that's how much control they have on the digital games. It's their platform, it's their digital, it's everything is digital. You are just um, at their mercy, I would say. And the second example I would say is there was a Stellar Blade. Come on, man, you ruined me. Every time I might going to say Stellar Babe just because you keep saying Stellar Babe. So, anyways, Stellar Blade was available for a demo for a short period of time, and people has. I mean, I think it's kind of you have to add it to your library, right? So once you add it to your library, you can download it, and even after you added it to your library, they can revoke the license because it's digital. Just imagine if you had the physical copy. Yeah, the only thing they can to stop you is basically blocking your account. So that's the only way. Get physical, man. Get physical disk.
Yeah, and CHY32 says scary. I don't know what is scary. Aishwarya Maharaj says nice horror game backstory. Whose? Yashwant's or mine? I don't know. But anyways,
Yeah.
moving on. There will be a free Astrobot costume which will be coming to Sackboy A Big Adventure on March 8th. As all their costumes aren't good enough, they have to add another great one.
Yeah.
Anyways, CHY32 is like that demo was like a marketing strategy, I feel. I mean,
Could be.
Stellar Babe doesn't need any marketing. We are
It,
we're practically doing free
everybody is
marketing
sold.
ourselves.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm doing most of it anyway, so I don't know. Just me being with my maidaless behavior. But yeah. Anyways, Hungry Wolf is like the funny thing is guy who asked and gal who asked are both digital connoisseurs. Is
Yeah.
asking a question a precursor to digital supremacy. Yeah, digital doom slayers, according to Aishwarya. Nice. Well, the thing is, interesting backstory. Guy who asked actually wanted to buy physical, but unfortunately, money issue, so he couldn't do it. He was actually at a point in time where he wanted to sell his digital to buy physical, because I think we ended up hurting him a bit too much with our remarks, saying that he's not buying physical because he's just scared that his parents will scold him for the amount of money he's spending on games because they'll have physical evidence now.
Evidence. Yeah.
Yes. Uh, anyways, what?
Exactly. Aishwarya knows. Oh, sorry. You can. I missed one um, comment from Dynamic V.
Yeah. Earlier, I used to buy physical copies without any problem, but nowadays, I'm finding the PS5 games much expensive physical compared to digital. By the way, I'm a student. Student. Star Wars, Jedi Survivor, Final Fantasy. I mean, yeah, it's understandable, man. Then wait till you get a job.
No,
Uh,
I
but, uh,
think I'm finding PS5 games much expensive physical. Uh, if you see the value of it, right? If you're getting a digital game for 3,000 rupees and a physical game for the same 3,000 rupees, and if you play the game, you can resell it. Basically, you're spending, you can just sell it for 2,500 or 2,000, and then you could use that money to buy another physical game. That's the biggest advantage. You cannot come with a counter with that. So yeah, it's up to you. I think if you're thinking financially, I would say go with physically. That gives you more control over what you want to manage with your games.
and Aishwarya says Stellar Babe is the marketing. Yes, indeed, it is.
AJ himself is doing it.
Of course, I am. And CHY32 says that nomenclature will forever stick inside my brain now, Abdul. Which nomenclature, man? Stellar Babe?
Babe, yeah, man. Seriously, I'm with you. I was about to misspoke with Stellar Blade with Stellar Babe. That's how it's in my head right now. Thanks to Abdul here.
But
I
yeah,
cannot.
yeah. But yeah, even Aishwarya says the same thing. Dynamic Vs, like you can resell the physical disc and get some of your investment back
Yeah.
and put it in your next buy. But then again, Dynamic V is a guy like me. He loves collecting games, so he doesn't resell.
In that case, collectors should go physical. That's the biggest thing about collectors.
I
If
mean,
you're a
yeah.
collector, go physical.
I mean, it's easier to open a cupboard to show your game collection than plug in your console, turn it on, wait for it to
Answer,
load again.
yeah. Yeah.
Yes. Chicho says, yeah, Stellar Babe. I'm just going to do this reaction every time I say Stellar Babe.
Oh no, oh no, don't do it, guys, please.
Aishwarya says, yeah, no one calls it Blade anymore. I mean, yeah,
Anymore. I
I mean,
agree.
yeah, my group are pretty much like half the server doesn't call it Blade anymore. Stellar Babe.
Yep.
Anyways, Aishwarya is like collect and show dominance on digital clubs. Yes, yes, that is
Yeah.
true. Anyways, Adi says digital is the way if you want to share the games with the friend and playing together. Otherwise, physical is the thing. I mean, you can always give your physical disc to your friend to play the game. I don't know.
Exactly. Yeah.
If both are interested in the same game, you both can put half the money in and buy a game, and you each can take turns playing it. I don't see
And
what's
then
not
sell
sharing
it
that.
again, and then
It's
split
yeah,
the money
amount
again.
money again.
Done.
Yeah, buy yourself some food after that, and just buy a pizza, buy some soft drinks. Be cheerful
Let's
that
skip an
you.
onion soup today. Man,
Yeah,
he's missing.
I don't think I'll buy pepper onion soup for celebrating, but yeah, okay, that's on you.
I agree.
Anyways, moving on. Temtem, oh my god, before I say that, we spent 35 plus minutes just talking in the comments. We didn't
Talking
even
in the
get a.
comments, yeah.
It's a good weekend. It's a good day today. Yes.
Yeah.
All thanks to Stellar Babe. Adi says, but co-op. Ah, yeah, that's there. I mean, okay, you can make exceptions. If you want to play co-op, you have to like get a copy each. But
Yeah.
yeah, but to each their own. Till it's till it's available, I will always buy physical. That's all I can
Yeah.
say. Yeah. Anyways, moving on. Temtem, which is the non-controversial game, which is like Pokemon, but it's not considered Pokemon, unlike Pal World, is getting a patch this year which will turn off all microtransactions. GG
Mm,
to the developers for that. Everything will be purchasable with feathers, which is the in-game currency, including tamer passes and stuff from the shops. Woohoo! GG, that's nice. Getting
good
rid
for
of
Temtem players.
microtransactions. Yeah. And apparently, they're also working on a new game which uses the Temtem IP, but it's not going to be Temtem 2 or Temtem Swarm. Swarm. Anyways, so Respawn Games is currently working on a new game in the Titanfall universe, but it's not going to be called Titanfall 3. It's going to be something else. Okay,
Yeah.
Titanfall, perhaps. Anyways, moving on. The next Helldivers 2 patch will add additional environmental challenges that will appear at random while you are deployed, ranging from fire tornadoes to meteor showers and many more. So, yeah, as if spreading democracy was not hard enough as it is. Now you're fighting with Mother Nature to spread democracy. Aishwarya, please suit up better. Spreading democracy is going to be harder now. Anyways, oh, Billu is here and he's here to say AJ looks stunning. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
Hey, Billy, thank you for joining,
You
man.
flatter me. You flatter me. If only Maiden said that to me more, but okay. No issues. I'm not complaining. Anyways, moving on. Dragon's Dogma 2 character creator and storage will be available, is currently available on Xbox Series S and X, PS5 and PC, and you can transfer that character you created directly to the full game once it's released. So yeah, if you don't want to spend 2 hours in the character creator once a game is out, you can instead spend 2 hours of your time creating a character now and be ready when the game is out. So
When
yeah,
the game is out. Oh, that's nice addition, man. I
yeah.
like it.
Anyways, Aishwarya says the game is too tough already. Found a level 50 carrier. Oh, that's nice. But yeah, it's gonna get harder. But we should do it for democracy. Anyways, moving on. A Watch Dogs movie is in the work. It's going to
Yep.
be directed by Matthew Turi and it's going to be written by Christy LeBlanc. Christy LeBlanc. Have I heard of her before? Never.
But you heard about Matt LeBlanc,
Exactly. That's why
the
I was
Joey
wondering.
from Friends.
Yeah, I know that. That's why I was wondering if she is related to him in some way or not. Maybe a sibling, maybe um,
A distant relative.
distant
Adil. What do you
relative.
say?
But
One of Joey's seven sisters.
seven sisters. Probably his wife. Something. I don't know what's his wife name. Maybe who knows. Could be
Yeah,
anything. Anyways, moving on. I don't mean to cause any familial issues or anything by mixing it up, so I'll skip that point entirely.
yeah.
As I said, is like we shall liberate Supreme Earth for the win. Yes, go ahead, all the best. And I would have joined you too in spreading democracy if I couldn't shoot with a damn. But yeah, anyways, Dynamic Beast is asking us our opinion on Far Cry 6. First and foremost, both of us haven't played it. Second point is Yashwant probably won't play it. I also
Won't play
probably
it.
won't play it. Third point is Yashwant won't have time to play it. Me, I will have time, but I still won't play it. And basically speaking, Far Cry is not my cup of tea because I can't shoot, and it's also first person, which is also annoying. It's good. I mean, there are plenty of people in our server who have gotten platinum in the game, so
Yeah.
yeah, you can just join the server and check it out with the other guys, and you know, uh, play with them
Join
perhaps.
with them. Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Because yeah, I'm not a big Far Cry fan. And as I said, it's like the mecha is damn awesome. Yeah, I know. Hopefully that helps make spreading democracy easier. Anyways, moving on to the news. Last week, Apple ended up removing the developer account for Epic, so they were not able to do anything, and that was quite hilarious considering the fact that they were like, Epic Store is now going to be available on iOS and Fortnite will be coming soon, and then they're like,
Yeah.
let's just delete their developer account when they're not looking.
Account itself. Yeah. But yeah, they reinstated it back. I think
Yeah,
yesterday or something. Yeah.
so yeah, the update is that Apple has told Epic Games that and they have told them and they have also committed to the European Commission that they will reinstate the developer account. So yeah, Epic Games will be moving forward as planned to launch their store and bring Fortnite back to iOS in Europe.
Yeah.
Europe getting all the wins in everything recently, I guess.
Yeah.
Anyways,
EU and UK are actually driving some good things, man. They
yes,
have, because of them, we have Type C Apple. Yeah.
yeah, I was going to say that as well. Um, if only they helped stop that stupid blue and green message thing, but I mean that's not going to stop. Anyways, moving on. In a time when all these layoffs and shutdowns have been plaguing the industry, coming in 2025, Capcom will start increasing the starting salaries for newly graduated employees to 300,000 yen a month, which is around $200,000. GG to Capcom. They say they will provide a special one-time payment to all current full-time employees, and
Two
they
thousand
plan
dollars a month. Sorry, not too hard. Yeah.
to $2,000 per month.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, sorry. Yes, they will provide a special one-time payment to all current employees, and they plan to raise salaries by an average of 5% this year. So GG Capcom, looks like their games are selling well enough for them to
Yeah.
do this. And Angry Wolf also agrees. Capcom to OP, indeed. Anyways, so now, this news.
Aishwarya. It was Aishwarya.
Yeah, Aishwarya agrees. So yeah, Capcom is too OP. But yeah, anyways, this news I'm still very skeptical about because of the date. But
Yeah.
anyways, Focus Entertainment keeps telling that they're going to rename themselves to Pull Up Entertainment on April 1st. See, that specific date is why I'm very skeptical, April 1st. But yeah, apparently Pull Up will be split into three divisions: publishing, Dotemu, which will publish the indie titles, and development, which is the internal studios like Dovetail Games and Deck 3, Deck 13, sorry. But yeah, take it with a pinch of salt is what I will say. April 1st, I'm always skeptical about it. PTSD. And yeah, Adi says, as AJ said, his favorite horror game is Resident Evil. You're looking forward
Seven.
for done Resident Evil 7. Are you looking forward to another Resident Evil game? Like I said, man, I was watching my sister play the entire game. I didn't do anything. So yeah, unless my sister is willing to play another Resident Evil game, I'm not looking forward to any other one.
He's too scared.
I'm scared at the same time. Of course, I can't hit in a hurry. I mean, you have to use the triggers. I can't use the
Triggers.
triggers. And then if in a moment of hesitation, you can't use the triggers, you're pretty much dead.
Yep.
So yeah, anyways, so Steam is no longer allowed to sell games without an age rating in Germany. So yeah, if they had to sell a game like Stellar Babe in Germany, they have to put an age rating or something, but they're not going to sell that. So, but yeah, anyways, so the game should be rated through the USK or Steam's own rating system. This applies to all the games on the platform even they were launched 10 years ago. So yeah,
Mm,
Germany is being
nice.
very strict about age requirements. So yeah,
Good. That's a good move. Yeah.
it's a good move. As long as they do not, I mean, forget about Steam. As long as Sony or any other rating board does not mess up with Stellar Babe, it's all good. But anyways, yeah, Christian Swenson, yes, Christian Swenson, the vice president of second and third party games as in Sony, has said that Sony has secured the Final Fantasy VII remake trilogy as a console exclusive. So much for
Yeah.
that time exclusive nonsense they spoke about.
Yeah. Remember when Final Fantasy VII remake, the first one released, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, Sony was like, this is just a timed exclusive. 1 year was, that's what they said. 1 year passed, 2 years passed, 3 years passed. Now they come out and say that, hey, so yeah, entire Final Fantasy VII Remake trilogy is going to be console exclusive.
we can't all
There you
have
go.
good things.
Yeah,
But yeah, for Xbox, the good thing is they had the partner preview the
yeah.
last week, and they showed off quite a lot of things. I was able to watch it all on my Xbox, which is not blasphemous because I ended up watching. What did I watch the last time? I think last time I watched some Xbox showcase on my PlayStation 5 or something. Or did I watch a PlayStation showcase on my Xbox? I did something like that. I don't know what it was.
Doesn't matter, it's a blasphemy.
It is blasphemy. Yes, it is. So Persona 3 Reload expansion called Episode Ages the Answer will be launching this September. Xbox Game Pass Ultimate members can get the expansion pass as a Game Pass perk, so they don't have to pay extra. That's a nice move.
Yeah.
Too bad I did not get hooked into a Persona 3 Reload, unfortunately.
Oh, Persona and Final Fantasy, they are a lot of grindy games, I heard.
I mean,
And
yeah,
very fun. The music track on these two games is top notch, from what I heard.
yep, yep.
And the side quest is insane in Yakuza also, right? Yakuza, Final Fantasy, and Persona. I think these are grindy games.
And Adi is like AJ, you cheeky boy.
All the every moment he gets, he's trying to use the Stellar Blade reference. But yeah, here you go. I
Stellar.
didn't say babe. I'm trying to
You,
avoid
you,
that.
you don't need to say it. I will say it. Stellar Babe.
Oh God, let's just move.
Yes, let's move on. Yes, this was interesting. The alters. I don't know. Alters,
Yeah.
alternative. So alters. So the alters. So yeah, that game concept was very nice. It reminded me a lot of Death Stranding, but
Mm.
yeah, it was a completely new twist. Basically, you're in a different planet. You're trying to survive. Your crew is dead. You're supposed to run the station by yourself, and but you don't know how to do everything. But you end up exploring the planet and find some a substance or something that's unique to the planet, and along with your quantum computer at your base, you end up creating clones of yourself with your
Mm.
DNA, and all of them have different personalities. Which, like, if in the past where you had to make multiple decisions, you did not choose a decision, and in the future you'll be like, why didn't I do that before? Like, what would have happened if I went to college? What would have happened if I dropped out of college? So
Oh wow! Now
these,
you can get to see because of that clone. You can get to see
so yeah,
what would
the
happen.
water, what it will, that clone will be what you would have been like if you took that decision. Like if you didn't drop out of college, what would you have been like? So one of your clone would have been a more sophisticated, more smart, some kind of very hip guy or
Or with a
whatever,
lot of student debt.
a student debt, but you're on a different planet, so you will escape the monetary system completely. But yeah, so the thing is, because they're all part of you, but they still are all from different decisions you made in life. They all have their own personalities and everything, so you have to manage the base and try to get out of the planet, while also making sure your personalities don't fight with each other. So very very interesting concept. I really like that
Challenging.
concept.
Yeah.
And Aisha is like Station Master Simulator. It's not a railway station, man, so it's not a Station Master Simulator. But yeah, it is. So that game will be launching this year on Xbox Series, obviously, and PS5 and
PS5
PC.
and PC. Yeah.
The next one was Creatures of Ava. Luckily, this one did not look like a Pokemon ripoff at the start itself, so yeah, it's good. That will also be launching this year on Xbox Series and PC. It will be coming to Game Pass day one. Frostpunk 2 is launching July 25th on PC. It will be releasing on Xbox Series and PS5 at a later date. Oh my god, I played the original Frostpunk. That was a first time I've actually played a real time strategy game. And
Mm.
my brother played it. I saw how he messed up. So when I played it, I made sure not to do the same mistakes. He lasted for, I think, 20 hours in game time. I lasted for 22 hours in game time. That game
Wow.
was too freaking hard, man. I cannot make people survive in the ice age. So yeah, do not depend on me for that.
Actually,
Anyways,
Hungry Wolf has a very good comeback for your question. In most sci-fi universes, the reason you are on a planet is debt.
fair enough.
That's a very good comeback. Thank you for backing me up there, man.
Except for Interstellar, they don't have any depth in that. They still go to space.
It's not a game, so
It's a Christopher Nolan
huh.
movie. It still counts.
Sci-fi universe. Right, right. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, are these like the panel's most
Hey,
underrated
wait.
games?
I'll have a comeback to that. The protagonist is in debt to find a few new planet for the humans.
Okay.
Yeah, he's in a quest. That the quest is debt to find new planet for the humans to live in. So yeah, well,
I,
it
fe-
in a way it's a sort of a debt.
I kind of feel like it's a duty, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, it's, you are indebted to
Okay.
find that. Yeah,
We're all indebted in that sense. But
yeah.
yeah, anyways, like also, so Frostpunk 2 will be day one on PC Game Pass. And before we continue, Adi has asked us the panel's most underrated games. By panel, do you mean me and Yashwant? Because I don't see any other panels here except, of course, my screen and his screen. So, yeah, only the two of us. Once you elaborate, we'll probably answer that. Anyways, Aishwarya has like started a new campaign on ICG. Please join in my petition to rename Stellar Blade Forum to Stellar Babe. You don't need to start a petition, man. After the podcast is over, I'll rename it myself. Don't worry. No petition
Yeah, I
required.
think in our Discord, let's have a bot that just anybody types Stellar Blade, it deletes and replaces it with Stellar Babe.
Good idea. I will do that also.
Oh, please no.
I will do so. Yes, yes. I like that
That's a
idea. I like
good.
that. That's a nice
What
idea. I
did
will
I
do that.
what did I create?
You didn't create. You just helped open the floodgates a little bit more.
Yeah.
Anyways, moving on. Konitsugami, Path of the Goddess. Oh, yeah, that game was showcased long time back, and I mean it was also showcased for the PS5, I guess, or was it also for the Xbox? I think it was for both, I guess. But yeah. Anyways,
We have a
Bil-
comment. Come on, man. It's happening.
Bilal has already done it. Stellar Babe, Stellar Babe,
Oh
followed in
God, it's
ICG.
happening. Yeah, it's happening. Wow.
Thank you, Bilal.
Okay.
And Aishwarya says, thank you so much, Admin Abuse, for the win. Yes, Admin Abuse has won. But yeah. Anyways, Adi says yes, you too, of course. Okay, thank you. So, most underrated game. What is the most underrated game? Coffee Talk. Coffee Talk and Coffee Talk 2. Very underrated games.
Hmm. Out of the games which I played, I think everybody should play Limbo and Stray. I think Stray deserves a much more praise that it got, more than what it got. And Limbo, oh man, Limbo, it's a very pleasant and very thought process game. I liked it pretty much. Yeah.
Why don't you tell them to play Enter the Gungeon, man? That's
I
very
hate that.
underrated.
I love that game and I hate that game at the same time. That's a good one. Enter the Gungeon. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. No, I wouldn't let anybody suffer that much. But yeah, if you are up for a roguelike and souls-like and everything that you want to be, you backed into a corner, bullets flying everywhere, Enter the Gungeon is your game, ma'am. I would definitely recommend it, but don't blame me if you don't get past the first dungeon itself.
Yeah, but like I said, my underrated games is, of course, both the Coffee Talk games. They look, to many people, they're like, indie games, what? You're going to be making coffee. What is this? I mean, of course, I still don't make coffee. I just take the ingredients, the coffee gets made out by itself. But yeah,
Wait,
I
in
mean,
that sense, Overcooked too. We had pretty much fun, very good fun
but of course,
together.
it's not an underrated game though. It's people enjoy that game.
Enjoyed,
Uh,
yeah, okay.
Friends have lost each other because of that game.
Because of
Friends,
that game.
friendships were broken, family ties were broken, and yeah, and because of that game, yes, pretty much. Good thing
Was
that
pretty good.
ICG was not broken because of that game. Yeah, but anyways, yeah. So yeah, my underrated game is Coffee Talk. It has more to the story than just making coffee. That's all I can say.
Mm.
Play it. It's a
I
very
think
good game.
Aishwarya's underrated game would be Far Sales.
Far
Okay.
Sales. Never heard of it. That's why it's underrated, perhaps. I haven't even heard
Mm.
of it. It's like both of them damn awesome games. We'll probably give it a shot then. Anyways, quickly coming back to this because we've been spending so much time talking.
Yeah.
Is Konitsugami Path of the Goddess. Very interesting game. It'll be launching this year on Xbox Series, PS5, and PC. It's also coming day one on Game Pass. Yay! So basically, you are like a ninja samurai kind of guy, and your task is to protect this sort of maiden who is apparently a goddess. I don't know what she is, but she has magical powers. So during the day, you have to clear out path and purge all these evil spirits within cities, not cities, sorry, villages, and you have to do like small side quests to help out the villagers, and you can recruit them so that when it comes night, you can station them as archers or warriors and whatnot to help you fight off the demons that come to attack you in the night. So yes,
Mm.
very interesting concept. Something that is, has a blend of two or three genres in it. So yeah, it's quite interesting. Anyways, Hungry says mine would be Tales of Magiel. Magiel. How do you pronounce it, man?
Mayal, maybe J is silent. Mayal, I don't know. But yeah, if Hungry Wolf has a game, I would definitely recommend it. He has, I think
Yes.
he's the go-to for any, what do you say, suggestions for any indie games.
Yeah, kindly tell me how to pronounce it. And don't write the same spelling again and tell me that's the way you pronounce it. Yes. Aishwarya says maidenless again. Dude, I've never been not maidenless, man. I'm still maidenless. As you can see, I'm waiting for Stellar Babe.
Waiting for that, yes.
Yes, anyways. Moving on. The Sinking City 2 launches 2025 on Xbox Series, PS5, and PC. And I haven't even seen the first game, but they're having a second game. I don't know. Okay,
Yeah.
that's cool. Unknown 9 Awakening. That's the game I did not see in the partner preview. Unfortunately, I should watch it later on. It will be launching this summer on Xbox One, Series X and S, PS4 and 5, and PC. Sleight of Hand has been announced for Xbox Series and PC. It'll also be day one on Game Pass, and this game was pretty interesting. It's a third-person action espionage game, stealth game, where you play as a witch who tries to bring out or break the secrets of her previous cult or whatever. using her cursed cards. So the trailer itself was pretty nice. I really liked the game. Aishwarya says one of us. Yes, majority of us on ICG are maidenless.
One of us. One of us. Okay.
Yes, including Yashwant. Yashwant is also maidenless.
I haven't even played any maiden games, so.
Dude, that's not the meaning of maidenless, man.
I
Okay,
know, but yeah.
but it is,
Yeah.
yeah. Yes, of course. Unless Yashwant, of course, has a maiden, which I don't think he does. But yeah, it's maidenless. So Hungry Wolf says J is pronounced like Y. So Mayal, like it's like Yashwant said Mayal. Okay, interesting.
Hey, I said correct.
Yes.
Nice.
So that's four in a row for you, I guess.
Four in a row. Yeah, yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, it's and Aishwarya says traitor. He's not a traitor, man. He's also maidenless.
Yeah.
At least I think so. Yeah, he's confirmed it. Yes,
And
Hungry
then
Wolves.
Hungry Wolf. Yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
You say it, man. I've been reading all the comments. You read for once.
Okay. Hungry Wolf says Sinking City was a detective game. Sinking City 2 is more horror. Nice.
Nice.
Good
Uh,
detective and horror games. Good, good, good. I think detective, when you say detective game, the first thing my mind goes to is the room games.
okay.
Pretty fun. I played them, the Room 1, the Room 2, the Room 3 on my Android phone. I had to solve puzzle to move from one room to another room, which is very intricate and very detailed. I love those games. Yeah, yeah. I don't know if they are free or not, but yeah, check out the Room 2, the Room 3 on Android. They were pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, I've already checked out all three of my bedrooms. They're very nice.
There we
Uh,
go. 1 second. Yep.
it's anyways. Hungry Wolf also loves the room games. Yes,
Yes, here we go.
everyone loves room games. Everyone plays games in their rooms. Of course, everyone loves room games. Anyways, moving on. Stalker Legends of the Zone trilogy is out now on Xbox One, Series X and S, and PS4 and 5. The other game that was announced at the partner preview was Tales of Kenzera Zao. When I saw that game, I was immediately reminded of Prince of Persia Lost Crown. And I was like,
Mm,
Metroidvania, nice. This looks nice. I mean, once you see it, you can actually see, like, yeah, this actually looks like a good progressive step forward, I guess. Because it's
right.
very stunning visually, it's very colorful, more action packed, I guess. I mean, of course, it won't be the same as fighting everything in 3D and all, but still, this is still Metroidvania, is still a very nice, you know,
Oh,
sort of way to
definitely.
play it.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's also room
Hungry
for.
Wolf says there is also a room for. Oh, I didn't know that. That's awesome. Hmm. Maybe
Sorry,
I'll play
man.
the room 4 before any PlayStation 5 game.
No, I don't have a fourth room, so no, I cannot. I don't think there's a room for. Anyways, the other game was, I think, this is for more of those action fans, the Soulsborne
Yeah.
like fan. It's called the first Berserker Kazan, and that was very nice. Saw a lot of parrying, a lot of hitting with the big sword, and all that. At first, I thought the protagonist was female because of the long hair, and then I realized no, too muscular. Definitely a
Too
dude.
muscular. That's the
Definitely.
first thing you saw to identify if a man from a number too muscular. Oh my God, man.
I mean,
Muscular.
okay, I don't want to be stereotypical or I don't want to offend anyone, but yeah, I mean, I saw the long hair and saw the trend of female protagonists, and I was like, okay, maybe another female protagonist. But then I saw very big clothes, lots of muscles, and I'm like, oh, okay, probably a guy, probably a guy.
Probably a guy. Okay. Let's move on, yeah. Oh boy.
So yeah, it's coming to all this Xbox Series and PS5 and PC, and with that, I conclude all the games that were announced at the partner preview.
Yeah.
Anyways, Final Fantasy 14 is finally coming to Xbox Series on March 21st, and Xbox Game Pass Ultimate members can claim the starter edition with Game Pass perks once the game is out. Nice. Below says Abby says hi. Hi Abby, how are you? I hope you're doing good.
Who's Abby?
Last of Us Part 2, man, come on.
I. Why is that here?
Muscular.
I.
Female.
Oh, okay. Abby says hi. Ah, I got it. Oh man, my what to say? Uh, my chain broke. The oh shit. But yeah, I'll get back.
Oh, just man, we'll consider your streak 4. It's the record for
Yes, streak.
Yesvanth.
Ah, my God, I'm so old. I'm getting so like said streak as chain. What's happening?
Hey,
Let's
it's
see.
fine, man. We call them chain combos, whatever, so it's fine.
Uh,
Just call it this. Yeah, hungry.
yep.
The streak is gone. This streak was even greater than Undertaker's streak at WrestleMania. But yeah, it is Abby, muscular female.
Mm.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know, man. Bilal is like
It's
tada.
okay. We can get out of that. We can. I
Yeah,
don't want.
Bilal is like tada drum. It's tada. It's badam dish. But okay, I don't
But
want to.
yep.
I don't want to correct that as well. But anyways, moving on. Yeah. So Warner Brothers is apparently they in the earlier this week they were delisting
Uh-huh.
Adult Swim games, games that were made under the Adult Swim this thing.
Games
Yeah,
studios, I guess.
yeah,
Yeah, something.
studios.
Yeah,
So
that's
yeah,
same games.
and I don't know, it's caused a bit of an issue, I guess. So they are now allowing the developers to relist their games on Steam, but without reviews or wish lists. They also have to remove all links to Adult Swim or the names of the teams in the credits. It's bad, man. That's just bad.
Yeah.
And speaking of Warner Brothers, they want to shift away from AAA one and once and done console games, and they want to focus more on live service games, including mobile and free to play games, where people spend more money. I mean,
I'm
dude,
so sorry, Warner Bros. Whoever that dude who is making that decision. Please get him to consult with a what is it, psychiatrist, please. I don't know where he has been living. Was he living under a rock? Ha- Doesn't he know Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League was a complete disappointment and he needs to
I
focus
mean,
on more games like the Hogwarts Legacy?
in the thing, like in the notes itself, he has said that Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League was a disappointment for the company.
Of course, it's a
I mean,
disappointment.
he wants to shift away from AAA once and done game, like successful, like Hogwarts Legacy, and he wants to focus more on live service games, like Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. And look how that went.
That
Correct.
went exactly. Yeah. I guess he's on something and he's getting out of it. He doesn't know. He's not sure what he's speaking. That's the only reasoning I could think about. The example which he took out is the Suicide Squad Killer Justice. What is wrong with this guy? Uh,
Yeah,
sorry,
Adi
but yeah.
is like how much time till Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League becomes free or major sale. I mean, it's already on sale for 30 to 40 percentage discount, I guess. I don't know, it came on sale sometime like that. But yeah, I mean, do you still want to play that game, man? Seriously, you want to play that game? I won't even want to play it if it's free. But anyways, everyone has their choices. Everyone has their preferences. Aishwarya says might have used the wrong incense before doing the meeting and taking decision. Yes,
Yeah.
next time I'll recommend him to use cycle agarbatis before doing any meeting. Yes. Anyways, moving on. This is not a layoff or anything else, but this is a very saddening news, not just to the gaming industry, but to
The
everyone's
entire
childhood,
anime.
many people's childhood in general.
Yes.
Akira Toriyama, the creator of Dragon Ball, Dr. Slump, Sandland, and many other things, has unfortunately passed away at the age of 68. And that is a killer blow because without him and Dragon Ball, many people's
I think
childhood would not be the same.
many anime were influenced because of Dragon Ball. It was a pioneering one, man. I think it was such an impactful anime that it just gave birth to so many other creators and incredible fans who are just uh, find himself in such an amazing world he created. It's really sad to see that. Yes.
I mean, Dragon Ball is the one that paved the way for the entire shonen
Yes, yes,
genre of
yes.
manga to release. So,
I think it's even like the um, founding stones for such a big thing to come to the Western markets as well.
yeah. I mean, I don't know if it's a meme or if it's real, but every time something new happens regarding Dragon Ball Z, the cartel stops functioning. I
I
don't
think,
know.
yeah, I saw that one as well. I don't think it's a meme. I think it's a fact. I did see that as well. Whenever there's a new Dragon Ball content dropping, the cartel activity
Activity
drops.
stops, exactly. I mean, and apparently, due to his passing, their activities have stopped for a day as means of paying respect.
Respect.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that goes to show how much it has influenced these guys. I mean, there have been people who have posted all their condolences and all that stuff, but then someone posted the trailer for Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, and I saw the trailer, and that really, really showed off. It was not about the game trailer; it was more like a cinematic trailer revolving around the game, showing how it influenced people's life. Like it showed in the start like two kids running around playing like their Dragon Ball Z characters. This guy who is tired coming back from work gets a smile on his face because once he gets home, he has the brand new disc of Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. He puts it in, plays as Goku, and he gets his childhood memories of how he used to spike up his hair like a Super Saiyan in the shower, how they used to talk with his friends about it, how he and his brother would shoot kamehamehas at each other in the kitchen in front of their sister and stuff. And I like the final montage where, like in the game, Goku charges up the kamehameha, and as he
Yeah.
says kame, this guy's also like kamehameha, and it's like that shows how much of
So,
an influence it has
many
been.
memories. Yeah, yeah, definitely.
It's been a huge influence. But yeah, like Adi says, gods among men, or maybe just God among men. Um, But yeah, I mean, that is what he was. He was a great guy. And Hungry Wolf says he also designed the characters in Chrono Trigger, which is the main inspiration for Caesar. And yeah, that too. And
Mm,
also,
I
fun
didn't know
fact,
that. That's awesome.
fun fact in Chrono Trigger, one of the endings, one of the achievable endings, he left a message for his children, two of his sons.
Oh,
It is message is like I forgot their names. It was Sasuke and something else, and it was written Akira, and it was written with colon. Hey Sasuke, and what is his other name? I forgot. Sorry about that. Are you guys seeing this? Your pa is working hard on this game. So I mean, like, that was pretty awesome, man.
that's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. And Aisha says Mexico did a live episode show even when Dragon Ball Z makers sent a notice to their embassy. They are damn in love with the Dragon Ball Z. Yeah. Goes to show what an impact it has had with everyone of that generation.
This just proves that Akira Toriyama is immortalized, man.
Yeah.
He is physically no more with us, but he is definitely he will be in lot of generations without he is yeah, no doubt in that he's going to be there. Yes.
Yes. I will definitely show my kids Dragon Ball Z in the future.
Yes,
Show them
me too.
Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super.
Everything.
Yes. Probably shoot a Kamehameha at them when I get angry.
Yeah.
And then they'll join together and throw a spirit bomb at me. Who knows?
Spirit bomb. All right, yes.
And once I grow too old to catch them, they'll all use instant transmission and just switch out of my way. So yeah, or they'll develop ultra instinct. Man, so
Ultra
much of great
instinct.
strength, so much of great stuff.
We are the geeks. Let's go. Nerds, sorry, nerds.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nerding out. But anyways, with that sad news, we come to the worst segment of the podcast as usual, which is the layoffs. So yeah, let me just quickly get this over with because I always hate this part. So Taurus Games, which is an Australian game developer which has worked on over 120 titles, is shutting down after 30 years. Which is
Mm.
sad to see.
It's a long company. Yeah.
Yeah, such an old company. And Deviation Games, which is working together with PlayStation on a new IP, is also shutting down. And CHY has decided to lighten the mood of these layoffs by saying they need a price glitch on Flipkart for Senzu beans. I mean, somebody please teach someone at Flipkart what Senzu beans are first. Then we'll think about price glitches. Do you know what's a Senju bean, Yashwant?
Oh yes, the energy means. I'm
Okay,
a
okay.
fan, man. I'm a
Yeah.
Dragon Ball fan through and through. I
I,
used to
I'm, I'm,
wait.
I'm just pulling your leg. I'm just pulling your leg.
I know. I'm an anime fan through and through. No guilt, nothing. I'm an anime fan. Yes.
Right. So, anyways, the studio is shutting down, and it was founded in 2022 by former Treyarch devs. Treyarch. Treyarch, right?
Yeah, Deviation was supposedly working on a AAA shooter game. I think kind of a live service game. So yeah, that's I have seen the company's announcement in one of the PlayStation's
Trey,
events. I think it's a
Trey,
showcase or something.
Treyarch worked on Call of Duty games, right?
Yes, 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 they did.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, I thought so.
I think that's why they created this and I think it was an exclusive game they were developing for PlayStation. It's a AAA live service shooter game. So yeah, unfortunately for them, the entire studio is shutting down.
And Aishwarya says you will get a Vim bar delivered from Flipkart. Uh,
Remember.
I mean, it has happened. People have got Vim bar instead of controllers or games. So, yeah, it has happened. And CHI is like Abdul underrating Yeshwant. I mean, I was pulling his leg, man. I like to do that stuff. I don't pull his leg too often. I
Yeah.
do it a lot on the server, though. And people pull my leg a lot in return. It's just fun. It's just fun that way.
It's fun. Yeah.
Yeah, it's all fun and games.
Keeping us on our toes.
Yes, we can't be on our toes when they're pulling our legs off. So, yeah, maybe on our
If you answer
hands.
it correctly,
We
yeah,
put
you're
our
still on your
hands.
toe.
You're on your hands. You're on your hands. When you pull your toes, you pull your leg, you're going to fall down. So you're on your hands, on your fingers. Anyways, I don't want to ruin that thing. Let's move on. Spearhead Games will be halting development of Unforetold Witchstone. Weird name, but okay. And that game will be development will be halted indefinitely as of March 8th. They will also be laying off the majority of the development team. Damn. CHI32 says can never forget that NBA 2K21 dual sense deal.
Yeah.
What is that? You bought the
You
dual sense and you got the game?
No, no, no. You didn't don't remember it was it's a bundle. Actually, NBA 2K21. I don't know, it was game or some add-on or some in-game box or something. But yeah, there was a bundle with NBA 2K21 and the DualSense controller.
Interesting.
And there was a pretty good deal at that time when PS5 launched. I think it was around, don't even remember, maybe 1,000 rupees. Yeah, but at that time it was pretty big. Yeah.
Right. Anyways, Warner Brothers Discovery shuts down Rooster Teeth after 21 years. But the Rooster Podcast Network will continue. I've never heard of Rooster Teeth before.
Yeah.
Uh, I don't know. It's sad to see it shutting down. But then again, roosters don't have teeth. So, creative. But, okay. Anyways, Supermassive Games, the developers behind The Quarry and Until Dawn, informed their employees that they plan to lay off around 90 people. Wow, great. And billed us as just a team points bundle,
Ah,
4.7k.
yes, yes. 4.7K. That's
CHY
correct.
says
Yeah.
they provided a voucher. Someone got a PS2 controller. It was a mayhem. Yeah, yeah. Back in those classic deals when you ordered a DualSense, got the proper box, but had a PS2 controller inside.
Controller in it. Yeah.
Oh my god, those are crazy times. I still
I think those were returned ones. Maybe honestly, if it was a packed one, I don't think Amazon will have any reason to send it like that. I think it was a returned one, and the people at the Amazon fact the warehouse or something, they didn't bother to know what is an old controller with the new controller. So they were like, "Yeah, we got the controller," and then they made it available for reselling. So yeah, I think that was. That could be the reason. 100%. Yeah.
And Hungry Wolf says unforetold Witchstone promised to have such a deep influence system that it can influence the whole world.
Mm.
So basically, that game was trying to be an Instagram influencer, maybe, maybe a YouTube or Instagram influencer. They could have perhaps named it like that, YouTube or Instagram influencer life, something. Influence the whole world. Yeah, CHY32 says the sellers did that intentionally, I believe. I mean, yeah, it was crazy times. They could have done it
Mm.
intentionally. I still miss 2021 and 2022. Those restart days are just chaotic. But
Chaotic
yeah,
and fun as well.
well, uh, the amount of podcasts without mentioning Embracer has been one. Time to clear that chart again because they are
Yeah.
back. Embracer is going to be selling Saber Interactive to a group of private investors for $500 million. And
Wow.
Saber will continue its development of the Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic remake.
Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting. And this was also old news since we didn't cover it last week, but it's still important to continue. I mean, cover it. PlayStation is going to lay off 900 people, which is 8% of its workforce. So people are affected worldwide, including Japan, the Europe, United States, etc. Several studios are affected. They will shut down PlayStation London studios, and there will be a reduction in Fire Sprite. So in the US, Insomniac Games, Naughty Dog, and yeah, from Insomniac Studios and Naughty Dog Studios, the people who are working in the technology, creative, and support teams will be laid off. In Europe
Yep.
and UK, obviously, the London studio is going to shut down, and there are going to be layoffs at Gorilla Studios and Fire Sprite Studios. Sony has also cancelled the Twisted Metal live service game, which was in development at Fire Sprite. And apparently, Fire Sprite has also been accused of toxic work culture, according to its staff, which includes crunch, sexual discrimination, and ageism from two senior leaders from the Sony X-Dev team, and an alarming number of people who left the studio. So yeah, I guess in one of our previous podcasts, you were saying that some studios were pushing out Activision, no, Blizzard. It was Activision or Blizzard. It was one of those two. They were pushing.
Activision.
Yeah, it was Activision. They were trying to get rid of old executives because they were growing too old.
Yeah.
So I think they're doing it
Discrimination
also.
against elder. Yeah.
So yeah, now they're doing it with Fire Sprite as well. And as Biluda says, nah, it's the guys replacing DualSense with PS2 controllers and returning. Because the
Yep.
boxes
Yep.
was DualSense, but the controller is PS2. Cheeky fellows. As Hungry Wolf says, also Rooster Teeth had red versus blue, Ruby, slow mo guys, and I don't know half of those stuff.
RWBY. Yeah. Um,
I think it's pronounced
yeah.
Ruby, but yeah, I'll pronounce it that way. And we have a new watcher called Infern Gamers. Hello and welcome to the podcast, man.
Hey, hey,
Eh,
Infant Gamers. Thank you for joining, man.
he's like, that's a lot of bad news. Well, you came to the part where you only speak about the bad news,
Yeah.
unfortunately. And Adi is like, AJ, what are your favorite racing games? The entire Gran Turismo series, um, Forza Horizon 5. I haven't played 4 yet. It's my first Forza Horizon game, so I stick with 5. Then the classic Need for Speed games from Black Box Studios like Carbon, Most Wanted, Underground 2, and then I love Test Drive Unlimited 2. Uh, what other games?
What about Blur?
I've heard about Blood. I haven't played it. I love Driver San Francisco. It's not technically a racing game, but still there are lots of driving element in it. But
In
yeah,
that
these are
case, GTA was supposed to be completely racing, right? It was not just
uh,
racing, everything related to automobiles, driving on the roads, and then that's the entire thing. But yeah.
not a lot of racing. But yeah, the
Yo,
pretty much.
if you want to talk about that, Fast and Furious, it's supposed to be
Uh,
racing, but it's the family now.
They, lo-
Not
they
at least.
they lost the plot at around the fifth movie. So yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like the fifth part was the last good movie, and then after that it's just like
Yeah.
yeah. Anyway, CHY says toxic work culture and productive fields is the worst thing to happen. I
Yeah.
mean, we
That's true.
can't escape it. And Biloda says ageism is like the senior colleague showing disrespect and bias towards junior colleagues, not supporting them growing, not vice versa.
With respect to.
At least with respect to work. Okay, man, this damn heart emoji. Why is it there? Why is it blocking my text? I'm
Yeah, the
not.
heart emoji.
Why
Yeah.
am I going to tap the heart emoji, man? Just show me the text. Oh my god.
Yeah. They need
Uh,
to do this properly. I agree.
I mean, for you, it's not an issue. For me, it's permanently just stuck there in this comment section.
No, no, same for me as well. I use the phone on the vertical
Um,
orientation, and I use this chart, so it's on the corner, top right, sorry, bottom right corner.
yeah, same here. It's very annoying. You know
Yeah.
what? Let me see if it actually works.
No,
Oh my
it
god,
just went.
it's telling me to sign into YouTube. Now my comments are gone.
No worries, no worries. I'm keeping a look at it.
Okay, wait.
Uh,
Great. I lost my comment session. Okay. Um. Okay, great. Never mind. Yeshwant will take care of the comments from now on.
I'll take care of the comments.
Yes. Anyways, Herman Hulst has said that delivering and sustaining social online experiences, allowing PlayStation gamers to explore our worlds in different ways, as well as launching games on additional devices such as PC and mobile, requires a different approach and different resources. Basically, that's their excuse for laying off people.
Exactly. Yeah.
Uh, why can't I just say that we are not competent enough to keep people around? Anyways, moving on. EA is laying off 670 people, which is around 5% of its workforce. In a note to its staff, EA CEO Andrew Wilson said the company is also moving away from development of future licensed IP that we do not believe will be successful in our changing industry. Okay. Uh,
Yeah.
and then
Again,
game
reasons for laying off people. Yeah.
exactly. And then
Actually, Adi has a comment. AJ's thoughts on NFS, recent NFS, Need for
okay.
Speed.
Luckily, I will. I mean, I couldn't see the chat, but thank you. Okay. So what is my?
Thoughts on
Okay,
recent
great.
NFS games.
Okay, wait. I fixed my chat. It's available now.
Well,
So yeah, are these like ages thoughts on recent NFS? I don't like it, man. I mean, I haven't. The last NFS I ever played was Need for Speed Most Wanted 2012. I haven't touched Need for Speed after that, and I'm a disabled gamer, so I can't use the trigger as much. So I can't even map the controls differently. So I can't even play that game properly. So I'm not a fan, man. And of course, you can turn off the weird artifacts and stuff, but I mean, if you have to give people the option to turn it off, why keep it there in the first place? Is my question. So I don't know. It
yeah.
might be a good game. Many people liked it. Lots of people didn't. So I'm not into it, man. CHY says, as Abdul can't see the chat, Yashwant, please don't tell him GT7 is not a real game. I fixed the
you
chat. I can
can
see
you
it.
can see the chat. I'm sorry for you.
GT7 is not a real game. It's not a real game.
Again, below also says GT7 meet Gran Turismo series is meet. Oh my God! Here comes the opposition.
See his next message, man.
Just kidding. I know. Yeah, definitely.
Because Bilal himself has put a lot of hours into GT7. I mean, we
Yeah.
spent 2022 or 23. I think 23 start something. Me, Bilal, and quite a few others spent a lot of time playing GT7 online races. We had to
Nice.
quit because they didn't bother fixing the custom lobbies because that was annoying. We'd all
Mm.
decide on a time to play together and we had to spend half an hour trying to get everyone into one lobby to play one or two, three races.
Wow.
So yeah, it was fun while it lasted. I really missed those times. It was great. We'll all play just for the laughs. At the end, we'll
Yeah.
all take a lot of photos to show off on the server. And yeah, it was good. But yeah, CHY, I take immense offense at you saying that GT7 is not a real game because I have played it for 450 plus hours. I have the disc with me. I have the steelbook with me. So it is a real game.
It
So
is a
yeah.
real game.
Anyways, Adi says, AJ, did you see the GT movie? I found it pretty good. Of course I did. I mean, it was nice. I like the. It is the true story of Jan Mardenborough, and it was pretty good. I really liked his backstory. I mean, of course, there was the fact that they had to add the drama, like having a girlfriend, taking her out here and there, and all that stuff. I mean, they have to add some stuff for moviegoers to watch. I mean, as fans, we are glad to just see the racing aspect and his backstory and everything. But of course, regular movie watchers need
I
something
think
to relate to.
I think it's the same director as Top Gun Maverick, right? I think it's the same director,
No, it's a different
if I'm not
director,
wrong.
Neil Blomkamp. Neil Blomkamp. I don't think he directed Top Gun Maverick. No, man, that's a different guy.
I remember no Top Gun Maverick director. I don't know. I forgot his name, but he did say that he's making some other movie which will be very realistic to how the Maverick felt, which was oh my God, the sound, the jets, the dog fights with the jets. It was so beautiful. So I was looking forward to it. I don't know if it's CT or I have to check, but yeah. Uh,
It's not him. And as
okay.
Biloda says, game over. What game did you play, man?
No, I think
Uh,
you explaining that you all had a good time with GT7, so
yeah, that'll be immortalized. It
yeah.
was great time. Aishwarya says, Yashwant in Fall Guys seems to be a pipe dream.
Pipe
Yashwant
dream.
playing Dark Souls. Yashwant's playing Dark Souls 3 with me itself is a pipe dream, man.
Booting up PS5 itself a pipe dream for myself these days. Oh boy, I'm so sorry for myself. It's so irony the ICG, a person who created ICG, can't find time to play games. Oh, I,
Don't feel too bad for yourself. As a working class citizen, I can feel your pain.
I can feel. Thank you, man. I've been so long waiting for you to say those words. Thank you very much.
See, people have jinxed me into getting a job, and now they make me feel like that.
Yep, yep.
Oh my god. Anyways, CHY32 says Among Us Fall Guys was the most basic type of games, but kept us happy during the most difficult
Yep,
times when you look back.
I agree.
I
Definitely.
mean,
Yeah.
I played Fall Guys only in 2022, so those are not difficult times for me. I was I was jobless. I was having fun. Now I have a job, so the times are hard. I can't play games
During
as much.
COVID, I think he meant during COVID, basically. So,
I mean, during COVID, I didn't
uh,
have a console to play with. I mean, I had a PS3, but there was no Fall Guys on PS3.
yeah.
So yeah,
So basically, yeah, Among Us was a godsend at that time. I definitely, it was a huge, huge success. Everybody was into it. It was such a fun game to play with your friends. The concept was unique. The execution, everything is so perfectly tailored for a game with friends. Yeah, it was
emergency meeting,
amazing time.
em-
Emergency meeting. Yes, yes, yes.
imposter,
Imposter. Oh, definitely, man.
and it's
Good memories. Yeah. If you coming to that, I think the other one that comes to my mind is Mini Militia. Only Android or smartphone gamers will know about this, I suppose. That, oh my God, my university days, Mini Militia was such a huge, huge hit, along with Pokemon Go. So when it was released, everybody was in the our entire university is 350 acres. It has its own lake. So for water Pokemon, we used to go to the lake, and for rock type Pokemons, we used to go to the ground and everything. It was so tailored for the big campus such as our university. So yeah, Mini Militia and Pokemon Go were my college university games.
yes. And CHY is complimenting you on your T-shirt. He's like, nice T-shirt, Yashwant, nice lines.
Right. Oh yes, this is again Intel's T-shirt. This is merch from Intel. I think it says one IT. Yeah, I'm part of Intel IT. This is Pat Gelsinger, current CEO of Intel, and I think these are other two founders, I guess. They were looking at the chip at that time, validating, I suppose. So this is an Intel merge.
ICG much when.
ICG merge. Let's go someday. Yes. Wait, we have these print on demand websites. You just do the design, they'll do everything else. Why not? Let's see.
Yeah, let's ICG start selling T-shirts. Please buy
Yeah,
T-shirts. Support the site.
everybody gets a cut of it. All the admins on mods get a cut of it.
No, I don't want to be monetized. Please leave me out. I have a job. I earn money. I don't want any commissions. And it is, yeah, Angry Wolf says Gran Turismo director created District 9, one of my favorite movies of all time. I mean, yeah, Neil
Ah, District
Blomkamp.
9. That's a very good movie. Yes, yes. Yeah.
Neil Blomkamp. Yeah, that was a nice movie, yeah. CHY30 says, I remember I had two supplies in college. Lockdown came, games for 24/7. Then college said all supplies will be cleared out by online test. Miss those times now.
The supply is clearing those. Yes, yes, yes.
And of course, once we make a t-shirt, we have to immediately give away one to CHY because he calls dibs on it now itself.
Sure, sure. Yeah, let's do a giveaway. If we have ICG merch, yeah, why not? It makes sense.
Yeah.
There's no inventory. You don't have to do anything. Print on demand is a pretty successful thing in US. There are websites. You do the design and everything is they take care of it.
Right then, coming back to the bad news, apparently EA was one title was cancelled as part of their plan for moving around people, but the teams working on it have been redeployed to other projects. And currently, EA is working on Star Wars, Black Panther, and Iron Man.
Hmm.
The next thing is Deck 9 game. The developers of Life is Strange True Colors lays off 20% of its staff.
Oh,
And then the next one is ESL Faceit Group. What sort of name is that? ESL Faceit Group, which was acquired by Savvy Games Group in 2022 for 1.5 billion. Lays off 15% of its global workforce, which is estimated around 250 to 300 people. Damn, that's a lot. And then CIG, the developers behind Star Citizen, have reportedly laid off staff. Annie Boffard, former president, former producer at Turbulent Games, said the mass layoffs excused as staff relocation. How can you excuse such a thing? And there are apparently also some reports about a toxic work environment. Game is not
of
even out
course.
and already so
Yeah,
much issues. And that will conclude all the news I have for today and this week entirely. We
yeah.
also caught up with the news from last week. But yeah, thanks to all of you guys, we were able to stretch this podcast for quite a long time. We had quite a lot of conversation.
Yeah, thank you for keeping the chat very, very, very live. We hope to have this kind of lively conversation. The podcast is the intention of that to have everybody interact with us. Yeah, it keeps us energized as well, not just talking to some blank screen or something like that. So thank you for being lovely and lively members.
Yes, I don't know about you, but my screen is never blank, man. I mean, I have all of these windows open and stuff.
Yeah, yeah, here we go, man. Someday I'll get my timing right.
Alright. As CH32 says, have a great weekend, guys. See you soon. Take care, man. Thank you for joining the podcast. Have a great week. Have a great week ahead. And good night. Thank you for joining us. And with that, I will also say good night and thank you to everyone else who has kind of joined the podcast. So, good night, Hungry Wolf. Good night, Aishwarya. Good night, Varsha. Good night, Infern Games, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
Adi Mehrotra,
good night, Adi. And
Aishwarya.
I already said good night to Aishwarya.
Okay.
But good night again, Aishwarya. And good night, Bilal.
Dan
Infern
McVie.
Gamers. And who else? Let's see. Still scrolling, scrolling,
Dynamic way.
still scrolling, scrolling, scrolling. Ah, yeah, dynamically. Good
See,
night,
Ashwin, that too.
good night,
Did we
dynamically.
say? Yeah,
He's the first
yeah.
guy I said good night to.
Oh, he's the first guy who
Okay,
started. Yeah, yeah.
good night to that, and good night, dynamically. And yeah, good night, Infront gamers. Thank you for joining us. Good night, Hungry Wolf. Good night, Bilal. See you guys. Take care. Good night, Adi. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you all hopefully next Saturday for our 40th episode.
Oh,
Wow.
yes. Yeah.
So we're getting closer to 50. Nice. So yeah, thank you all for joining us. Have a good night. Have a good Sunday. Have a great week ahead. Like our videos, subscribe, and keep watching more of our videos.
Yes, please.
Someday, within this year,
Our ICG YouTube will be applicable for monetizing our videos.
that is there. But I was going to say we will play Dark Souls 3 together
Ah, right. Dark Souls 3. Someday, definitely.
someday,
Yes,
someday,
yes.
someday this year we will hopefully do it.
Yep.
But yeah, thank you guys for joining us. It was great to have you as always. This is Abdul and Yeshwanth signing off. Good night.
Thank you all.
Bye bye.